Sunlight fills the studio apartment, promising warmth and comfort. Words materialize on the screen, creating your Hygge haven. A scented candle is lit, casting a warm glow across the room. Warm lighting. The foundation of Hygge appears on the screen. Warm, gentle light fills the studio from various lamps, creating a cozy contrast. A split screen shows the difference. Harsh fluorescent versus soft, inviting warmth. Choose warm tones. A soft, plush blanket lies draped over a couch, inviting touch. Textiles. Embrace softness appears on the screen. The studio apartment is transformed into a haven of comfort, where cozy textiles create an atmosphere of warmth and relaxation. The screen displays a simple yet profound message. Layer textures for added comfort. The studio apartment welcomes the day with soft, natural light, showcasing a meticulously arranged color palette. The carefully curated color palette of muted and warm tones creates a calming and inviting atmosphere. Sunlight floods the studio apartment, bathing the warm beige walls in a welcoming glow. A terracotta sofa, adorned with olive and burnt orange cushions, invites relaxation. The woven rug on the wooden coffee table completes the room's earthy aesthetic. On-screen text declares, "Incorporate earthy tones." Sunlight floods the compact studio apartment. Mirrors strategically amplify the light, creating an illusion of spaciousness. On screen, the title card appears briefly. Space utilization, maximize every inch. The camera sweeps across a compact studio, revealing a marvel of space-saving design. Shelves soar to the ceiling, each one a testament to immaculate organization and efficient living. Wall-mounted organizers transform everyday kitchenware into a display of minimalist charm. On-screen text flashes. Vertical storage solutions. The apartment is filled with indoor plants, their vibrant leaves bringing a touch of nature indoors. Sunlight floods a cozy studio, illuminating the indoor plants. Potted succulents bask on windowsills, thriving in the light. A snake plant stands tall in a corner, its leaves reaching towards the light. A pothos vine cascades from a shelf, its leaves trailing down. On-screen text appears. Easy care indoor plants. A shelf holds personal items, each with a story, each a piece of home. Personal touches. Make it your own appears on the screen. A gentle reminder to cherish the things that define us. Sunlight bathes the cozy studio apartment, illuminating cherished memories and untold stories. Framed photos capture moments of laughter and adventure, each a window into a life fully lived. Travel souvenirs stand carefully arranged on shelves, whispering tales of distant lands and daring exploits. Handmade crafts exude warmth and character, imbuing the space with personal touches and heartfelt charm. Sunlight fills the studio apartment, a serene haven where dust motes dance in the golden light. A person sits peacefully, cradling a steaming mug, lost in thought as time stands still. Create a cozy nook. Sunlight floods the studio apartment, a haven of tranquility bathed in warmth, a place to unwind. A cozy reading nook is born, defined by an armchair that beckons with open arms. Soft light spills from a lamp, casting gentle shadows that dance across the walls. A knitted blanket lies draped over the chair, its texture promising comfort and warmth. A decorative fireplace radiates warmth, its gentle light a comforting beacon in the simple room. Across the screen, text emerges. Focal points add warmth and ambiance. Sunlight floods the studio, illuminating a carefully curated gallery wall of diverse art. A prominent, striking artwork commands attention, a focal point in the sun-drenched room. Sunlight bathes the cozy studio apartment, illuminating Anna as she kneels, surrounded by her meticulously organized belongings. With deliberate, mindful movements, Anna sorts through her possessions, creating a sense of peace and order. Decluttering. Less is more words appear on the screen, echoing Anna's pursuit of simplicity. Sunlight floods the studio apartment, illuminating dust motes in the air. The screen displays practical decluttering tips as unwanted items are sorted for donation. Clothes are neatly folded into storage containers. Surfaces are wiped clean, revealing a spotless space. Sunlight streams into the studio apartment, illuminating dust motes in the air. The scent of essential oils fills the room, transforming the space into a haven. Aromatherapy. Engage your senses appears, inviting viewers to experience the moment. A carefully arranged assortment of essential oil blends promises relaxation and well-being. The screen displays a simple yet inviting message. Relaxing essential oil blends. Sunlight bathes the studio apartment as a person sits in serene meditation, enveloped by soft music. The minimalist space breathes tranquility, with plants adding life to the calm. An on-screen message glows softly. Mindfulness. Create a peaceful environment. Sunlight paints a cozy studio, inviting a sense of calm. Soft colors and plush cushions promise solace and serenity. A neatly rolled yoga mat hints at inner peace. Words float serenely, creating a meditation space. Soft music fills the small apartment, creating a relaxing atmosphere. On-screen text appears. Soothing sounds set the mood. Sunlight fills the studio apartment, illuminating the inviting space. A laptop displays a music streaming service, promising a sanctuary of sound. Relaxing sound suggestions offers a pathway to tranquility. Sunlight warms the cozy studio apartment as a person immerses themselves in a beloved hobby. The small space, bathed in light, celebrates the simple joys of personal passions. Hobbies. Create a space for your interests glows on the screen. Sunlight floods the studio apartment, revealing the transformation of ordinary corners into vibrant hobby spaces. A reading corner is born, complete with a plush armchair, a humble bookshelf, and a gentle lamp, promising hours of literary escape. Nearby, a crafting station takes shape, featuring a robust table, neatly arranged storage containers, and a colorful assortment of art supplies, inviting creativity to flourish. Across the screen, the words "setting up a hobby space" appear, marking the beginning of a journey into personal expression and joy. Steam rises in gentle swirls from a warm cup, promising a moment of peace. Words appear on the screen. Rituals. Create moments of calm. Sunlight warms the studio apartment, steam curling from a teacup. Bubbles fill a clawfoot bathtub, beckoning relaxation. Relaxing ritual suggestions appear on the screen, inviting tranquility. Sunlight fills a cozy studio apartment, a haven of calm. A person pauses, unplugging a laptop and putting down a phone. Taking a deep breath, the person looks around the apartment. The apartment whispers a simple truth: tech, free zones, disconnect to reconnect. Sunlight fills a cozy studio apartment, highlighting an area designed for peace. The absence of screens emphasizes a commitment to tranquility. Words appear declaring, creating a tech, free zone. Sunlight floods the small studio apartment, casting a warm glow over the scene. A simple breakfast of fruit and tea sits on the table, radiating peace. The text appears, gratitude, appreciate the simple things. Sunlight fills a cheerful studio apartment, a haven of warmth and order. Words materialize on the screen, practicing gratitude. Visual tips appear, each a small window into the art of appreciation. Sunlight bathes the cozy studio apartment as a person sits at the table, surrounded by warmth. The laptop screen shows smiling faces, connecting loved ones across distances. Photos, artwork, and lush plants fill the space, creating a personal sanctuary. On-screen text appears, connection, foster community. Sunlight bathes the studio apartment, transforming it into a haven of warmth and tranquility. A small table, adorned with refreshments, beckons with the promise of hospitality and comfort. On-screen text proclaims, creating a welcoming space. Bathed in gentle light, the studio apartment radiates a welcoming warmth, promising comfort and serenity. A sanctuary of calm, the space embodies the essence of Hygge, a true home haven. The studio apartment glows with warmth. Soft blankets and cushions invite repose. Personal photographs and well-loved books lend their stories to the intimate space. Elements of Hygge is displayed on the screen. Sunlight drenches a cozy studio apartment, where soft blankets lie across a plush sofa. Bookshelves line the walls, their shelves filled with well-loved volumes, whispering stories of countless adventures. In the heart of this sanctuary, Anna sits curled in an armchair, a steaming mug warming her hands. She smiles contentedly, her face glowing with peace and happiness. The apartment radiates a sense of calm and well-being, a haven from the outside world. Benefits of Hygge appears on screen, illuminating the scene with a warm glow. Sunlight floods the studio apartment, casting a warm glow over the minimalist space. A person moves with purpose, restoring order to their sanctuary. The words "maintaining Hygge" appear, underlining the intentionality of the moment. Sunlight bathes the studio apartment, illuminating vintage records and quirky artwork. The scene emphasizes the occupant's unique style, with carefully chosen decorations. Well-loved books reflect the occupant's individuality. On-screen text appears, personal style. Sunlight fills the studio apartment, casting a warm glow over its cozy interior. A gallery wall showcases memories captured in vivid travel photos. Hand-painted mugs line a shelf, each one unique and full of character. On-screen text reads, personalized decor ideas. Sunlight drenches the studio apartment, igniting a symphony of colors and textures. Canvases burst with life, each stroke telling a story of passion and skill. The air vibrates with creative energy, a silent testament to the artist's dedication. Sunlight floods the cozy studio apartment, illuminating an art station, a sanctuary of paints, brushes, and sketchbooks. Inspiring artwork adorns the walls, transforming the room into a stimulating haven for creativity. On-screen text appears, creating a creative space. Sunlight pierces through the window, highlighting dust motes dancing in the air, a silent ballet of light. The small apartment radiates a sense of calm and meticulous order. A worn armchair beckons, piled high with soft blankets, promising solace. The comforting scent of old books and freshly brewed coffee fills the air, a promise of safety and security. The word "sanctuary" glows softly on the screen. Sunlight bathes the studio apartment, highlighting a haven of safety. A sleek security system panel glows softly, The reinforced lock on the window offers silent reassurance. On-screen text declares, creating a safe space. Sunlight floods a cozy studio apartment where soft textures and warm colors create an inviting sanctuary. The person smiles, radiating contentment and gratitude for the simple joys of Hygge. The scene opens with a montage of studio apartments, each radiating a unique Hygge charm. Flickering candles cast a warm glow across inviting reading nooks, promising serenity and escape. Every detail, from the warm wood tones to carefully chosen personal items, invites a sense of well-being. Sunlight filters through the window, lighting up the dust dancing in the air, promising a sense of peace and warmth. Soft blankets drape over the couch, inviting relaxation. Candles flicker gently, casting a warm glow that embodies the essence of Hygge. The essence of Hygge appears on the screen. Sunlight pours into the studio apartment, illuminating dust dancing in the air. A person smiles, surrounded by plush blankets and soft pillows. Books stand neatly stacked. Candles flicker gently. A steaming mug sits on a nearby table. The apartment exudes warmth and tranquility. A true Hygge haven. Create your Hygge haven today. The studio apartment glows with soft, inviting light, promising warmth and comfort. The screen displays the words, "Embrace the Hygge lifestyle."